Hello everybody, welcome to Mama Meetch's YouTube channel. So you click on this video expecting to see the biased political views of someone who portrays themselves as a cat online, but instead you get the equally biased political views of someone who doesn't even need to have a cat avatar to signify how much of a pussy they are. I mean, just fucking look at me. No worries though, I ain't Meetch. I assure you that Meetch is 10 times more attractive than me, who actually looks like a male instead of like some sort of misshapen lesbian looking dyke whose face like contorts and misshapes every time you put it in a freeze frame. Go ahead, try it right now. I'll probably have the weirdest expression on my face and my hair will be all over the place. I'm just shit looking, okay? So yeah, Meetch can't make a video for you all right now because he's in the middle of some sort of big project, which in YouTube terms basically means that he's he's probably having like a depression streak, or he's having a bit of like creator's block or something. That's generally what it means. So he asked Uncle Daddy James to fill in for him, and that's exactly what we're gonna do. Think of me as like I don't know, like your mum's new boyfriend. Like, I'm not your dad, but god damn it, I'll try, and I'll come off as desperate and sort of like depraved as fucking possible to make you fucking love me. Here, son, I bought you a chocolate bar, son. What's that? What's that, Timmy? You're allergic to soy? What are you, a fucking faggot? You little faggot, Timmy? You don't like soy? What do we talk about on this channel even? Yo, Frederick. What do we talk about on this channel even? Politics. Politics. Alright then. Politics. Oh boy. Those are the things that if you don't have the right ones, then you can get fired from your job. Or I guess in this modern day society, the left one. Am I right? But the left and right. That's the joke right there. That's the joke. Now, for all those who know me, so the 5% that know me. And they'll know I'm a comedian first, and then actually someone who has like actual fucking political views and like, you know, actual biases second. So I'm not particularly sure how my presence on this channel will come off, but you know, I'm gonna give it a go anyway. Like, I've done a little bit of research into the audience that I'm presenting for. You know, I know you guys like a little bit of that amazing atheist. You guys hate those feminazis. We all love a little bit of that Sargon. Oh yes, please, Daddy, give me another BuzzFeed reaction video. Ooh, give me another one of those any day. Wow. But yeah, I'll describe myself as a little bit of a libertarian. Like, I think people should be allowed to say what they want, and for the most part do what they want, as long as it isn't like hurting anyone. So no, I wouldn't say I'm a fan of when like big production companies put little mandates on like how many ethnic characters like a certain director can have in a film, or what the mandate for amount of women or black people or white people or whatever. Like, I don't think mandates belong in art. Like, I think those two things don't complete, and it's just like a corporate sort of bullshit kind of scheme. But what do you fucking expect? It's Hollywood, eh? Yeah, I'm not a fan of that shit, whether it comes to like television programs, news outlets, or in this case fucking movies. The same difference between me and some anti-SJWs is I actually have like solid reasonings to why I think that this shouldn't be the case. Like, I believe when it comes to movies, it shouldn't be a matter of race. I think it should be a matter of who best fits the role. So I have those views, and I think I have evidence to back those up. So today I'm going to show you a video that, while their intentions might be in the best place, I have the stupidest fucking reasons for supporting what they do ever. So today, kids, we're going to be watching Gavin McInnes's own video. Rogue One will flop, political correctness ruins Star Wars. Ooh baby. We're gonna really delve in deep this time. Ooh, wow. Now this video is posted by a site called Rebel Media, so you know it's just gonna appeal to an edgy prick like me. I'm a little bit of a rebel myself, in all honesty. Like, I've been known to stay up past midnight a couple of times. I've been known to listen to a little bit of that Papa Roach. Fuck you, Dad. I'll smoke as many weeds as I fucking want. Boy, fuck off.
Oh, this you crazy mother.
Fuck me. Shit, man, that was rebellious as fuck, man. Jesus Christ! You got a bit of like a 90s grunge kind of meme going on over here. They got static to show how it's non-government run, it's not regulated. It's to show that it's not controlled by corporate shills. The independent network hasn't got the best technology. I like the static effect. I like the static effect a lot. They've even got Gavin McInnes is there, like cold dead stare, just staring at you into your very soul and just judging you. This content is rated rebellious and viewer discretion is advised. This includes satire and mature content, basically meaning so that if Gavin McInnes says anything that's absolutely fucking stupid, it's just a satire, bro. It's just satire. Now I got excited when I saw the word mature content, but sadly this video does not contain Gavin McInnes's illustrious biceps. It's a little bit of a disappointment actually, Gavin. Step up your game next time that you upload a video. Thank you very much. No, instead the whole video has Gavin McInnes just sitting in a chair, which is probably in a studio, talking rhetoric about how women can't Star Wars. Women don't like Star Wars. By the way, Gavin, nothing more rebellious than an organised desk, a professional recording studio, and a well-presented green screen backdrop, all neatly piled together with you as a host wearing a tied-up nice suit and that really nice, well-presented, clean hair, with that traditional combed hairstyle, that really screaming the rebel there, man. That's real rebellious of you. Like, I'm looking at that shit and I'm just like, fuck me, I wanna smoke weed with this dog. But anyway, let's get to the point of the video. The point of the video is that progressivism is ruining specifically Star Wars, and I guess more overarching movies. But this video is about progressivism specifically ruining Star Wars.
Have you noticed that progressivism is ruining entertainment? Chicks and diversity has to be in everything. But even if I was a progressivist liberal,
I really like the way he says liberal. Like there's some real fucking malice right there. Like he sounds like he's just choked on like some fucking 5 years out of date spaghetti while saying it. Like that's some, fuck me.
Liberal. I would go, can you stop cramming my own agenda, cramming homework into all of my entertainment? You're ruining it, like that show Black Mirror on Netflix. But everyone has to be black, and we need to have a perfect pizza pie of genders and preferences in every episode. It's distracting and it's boring.
Nothing more boring than having diverse cats that come from different backgrounds and shit, so we can get like sort of different opinions. There's nothing more boring than having a diverse.
And I noticed this when I was watching Star Wars. Now, I'm an adult, and I don't think it's normal that adults care a lot about Star Wars. And I'm watching it going, you have this cool chick in it, and she's got her lightsaber, and you go, chicks don't do that. You just ruin the movie.
Yeah, man, I know what you mean. I know what you mean about this, like, whole fucking chick thing. Like, I remember this one time, back when I was watching this really fucking liberal, like, progressivist, like, fucking millennial cook faggot fucking movie, bitch-ass negro fucking movie called, like, Alien. And the fucking movie, for one, it was completely distracting, because, like, they had a black person in it, if you can fucking believe that, which was fucking boring and distracting. And they had men identifying as women, you know, giving birth to, like, these genderless worms that came out their stomach or some shit. Like, it was fucking crazy. And the worst part, they had a woman, believe it or not, fight this queen alien, which is just the fucking stupidest thing ever, because while I'm watching, like, this woman in this giant mech suit fighting this queen alien, the only thing I can think of is, like, it's not very realistic, because women can't use their electronics. Like, my mum can't operate a fucking phone, like, she don't know how to get the YouTube app on, they can't even drive normal cars, never mind drive a giant robot, am I right, boys? Fucking unrealistic as shit, man. That's my problem with the Alien movie.
Chicks don't do that. You just ruin the movie. And by the way, you're bad at your own agenda. That black guy you made, the stormtrooper dude, you made him to be such a sweetheart that he has no personality. He's just like this empty Don Cheadle robot who's just anyone's dog for a bone. Hi, what's that? I don't exist. I'm basically the dog from Battlestar Galactica.
Like, I disagree with this, actually, because Finn was actually my favourite character in that movie. Now, this is all subjective on my part, and I guess it's subjective on his part as well. Finn's character was the story of growing up in some sort of, like, you know, growing up kind of shit-hand, like, you know, being taught it, being drilled in your head that insubordination to, like, a military authority is the worst thing you could ever do. Being drilled in his head that, like, if you do anything wrong, then you're just gonna get made the fucking example of to the highest degree. And he's like, and he has like fear about that his whole life, so like, that fear of when he like messed up that one time and didn't kill that rebel or whatever, it led him to, the fear led him to run away from the Star Destroyer and team up with the rebels and like fucking jump on a spaceship and fly away from one of the most fucking heavily armoured crafts in the fucking universe. Like, I think that's kind of interesting. Like, I don't particularly think that is uninteresting or boring. I think it takes real balls. I mean, sure, Finn wasn't your traditional hero in terms of bravery or in terms of like skill or whatever. Like, the whole movie, when it comes to Finn, like the whole movie, he's terrified. He's he's terrified, but the movie presents that in a way that it shows that being scared isn't necessarily a bad thing. Like, Finn was scared of what the First Order might do to him since he disobeyed orders, so he ran away from the ship. But when he was running away from the ship, he's scared because, oh, fuck me, I'm running away from the thing that I've known my whole life and I'm abandoning it just because, you know, I'm kind of scared. And then he lands on this planet, he's like, oh, fuck me, my mate, he's gone, now I'm scared. And then he's like, and then he meets this girl and he's like, oh shit, I wanna run away with her, but like I'm scared to tell her what I used to be because she's the only friend I've ever really had apart from that pilot that died, which also scares me. Later on in the film, his fear gets to a point where it just overwhelms him and he's like, oh shit, we've just gotta fucking run. And he wants to run away to like the farthest reaches of the galaxy, but what ends up happening is he cares about Rey so much that his fear of what the First Order might do to her leads him back basically alone with like an old man and a fucking Wookiee on one of the most heavily guarded fucking battle stations in the fucking universe. Like, I don't know, I think that's kind of development, because over time he's realising he utilised his fear to his advantage, and it's a moral story about how everyone gets scared, but being scared isn't necessarily a bad thing. It doesn't make you a wuss, because you can use being scared, this previously negative emotion, to your advantage. That's what I see with Finn. I mean, sure, like, he doesn't pick up a lightsaber and he doesn't go, and he doesn't fucking stab 16 stormtroopers in the fucking dick while they're fucking biting their lips and ow. He's fucking human, man. That's what Finn is. He's the human in the Star Wars. That's why I like Finn. But my real opinion on Finn is that he's just a fucking cook beta male faggot, you know, and he's black as well, which makes him distracted because fucking in the Star Wars universe, in an entire galaxy full of different climates and different cultures, it's really distracting to see a black person in that role. Like, that's really quite silly to me. I preferred it in A New Hope when every single person was a white Caucasian with an American accent, because that really represents what a galaxy should be. Everyone in a galaxy is completely American and is white and like has fucking, yeah, that's a real rebellion right there. But ooh, baby girl, wow.
Let me explain something to you about the vast majority of humans. Boys, and not even all boys, but let's say a good 72% of boys have fantasies about going pew, 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 pew. Wimp boys don't.
Gavin, I'm just gonna have to stop you for a minute. Pretty sure wimp boys are the boys that have fantasies about being empowered. I'm pretty sure everyone has fantasies about being empowered in some way or another. Why would you have fantasies about being empowered if you're already empowered? Like, if you want examples of wimp boys and people that are bullied having fantasies about shooting people, just look at Elliot Rodgers. Elliot Rodgers, the Columbine kid, they're all there, man. They're all there. They're all examples.
And as far as girls go, maybe 5%, maybe the tomboys. It's very rare. They usually end up being lesbians.
Fucking dykes. Fucking dykes, man. Fucking hate them. Fucking dickhead. Gavin, you are right, man. There's not a large majority of women who really enjoy fantasies about shooting things. I don't know any women that like ever have had a violent fantasy. I don't know any women that love a bit of shooting.
That I just read the other day. What did it say? That one of the writers, he said, please note, he's Miles McInnes, basically. Please note that the Empire is a white supremacist. And then he puts in brackets, human. If you are a white supremacist and you're not a human, it's not racist, because you're not a human. Like, no one cares about white robots being white supremacists or white lizards, so you don't have to add human, you fucking moron.
I don't know if this guy's, like, offended at the fact that they put human there. Like, I don't know, like, maybe this guy fucking thinks the Star Wars movies are written by lizard people who all fucking hate humans, because, let's be honest, it is them and the Jews. Am I right, ladies? Ayo, fuck the Jews. But if he is annoyed at that sort of thing, like, he really needs to calm down, because it's just a bit of lore, man. Now, not everyone's a Star Wars fan like me, but what I think the director was saying in this funny little meme here, in the Star Wars Expanded Universe, the Galactic Empire, the Empire is very human-centric. Like, any other race, like, in the Star Wars universe, any other race that wasn't human was basically second-class citizens to, like, Palpatine and stuff, and the Emperor. The Emperor fucking hated any race that wasn't human. So there's no need to bring a political agenda into this or seeing problems where there is none, because this has been canon since the 70s. They're not trying to change what the thing's about to be PC fucking friendly.
Opposed by a multicultural group led by brave women. Ooh, I'm scared. Stop trying to scare me. I'm not scared of that. I just go, that doesn't happen.
Again, Gavin, I love you, man. You're a sexy dude. You're very well presented. I can respect a man who wears a tie in his videos, because look at me. What the fuck am I wearing? Is this like Tom and Jerry pajamas? But the fact of the matter is, the rebellion is multicultural, and it is led by women. Now say what you want about like George Lucas's fucking agenda, but the fact of the matter is that the rebellion has been led by women since the fucking 70s. In The Empire Strikes Back, the leader of the rebellion is Mon Mothma, and she is a woman. And even way before that, in A New Hope, the leader of the rebellion was supposed to be Princess Leia, who is a fucking princess. And yeah, the rebellion is multicultural because it's a galactic empire, and it's an alliance of different races all coming together to fight this fucking empire. It is fucking multicultural. Listen, man. I know you see like problems and everything, even if none exist. But the fact of the matter is, there is no issue here. If it is a problem, then political correctness did not ruin Star Wars now. It's been ruined since the fucking start of fucking Star Wars. I mean, you would know if you put any research into this argument, but as you said at the beginning of the video.
Now, I'm an adult, and I don't think it's normal that adults care a lot about Star Wars.
Well, if you don't like Star Wars, if you don't like Star Wars, here's a little tip, a Rooney. Don't comment on it. Or if you go in to comment on it, do some research, because I've just discussed there's no issue here. This isn't new. This isn't a new thing. The law has always promoted that the rebellion has been led by women. There is nothing new here. There is nothing new here. Why are you making an issue where there is none? Why are you trying to cause conflict where there is none? There isn't a conflict here. And if there is a conflict, it's been raging for like 40 plus years. How long has it been since the 70s?
But okay, check out this commercial. Let's show the Nissan one. This is, you know how your mom is always fantasizing when she's driving about being shot at by spaceships because women love science fiction so much? You checked off the box of Nissan. You checked off the box of the movie. You checked off the box of diversity. Great. You fit all three into this commercial. You forgot plausibility. No women have this fantasy.
Wait. So Gavin. You're telling me that the only thing you find implausible about this is that she's a girl? Not that she's fucking driving around fucking avoiding stormtroopers and fucking fighting TIE fighters in this little fucking Nissan car. Not that she's doing any of that, not that there's giant robots or anything. The thing that you find implausible is that she's a woman. That's implausible to you? Okay. I mean, I get this guy's argument that, like, no woman ever in the history of ever, unless she's a dyke, ayo, has a fantasy about Star Wars or science fiction at all, which is obviously the most over fucking broad generalization I've ever fucking heard. But for fuck's sake, the largest grossing teenage girl book, or at least one of the largest grossing teenage girl books, was the fucking Hunger Games, which is a fucking a movie now, but was a book about like a little girl like fucking shooting arrows and killing kids and like fucking fighting to the death. That was their empowerment fantasy. By the way, obviously catching some cuties along the way. Ooh, give me the bread guy any day. Ooh, wow. Am I gonna date the bread guy, or am I gonna date the guy that doesn't talk at all until the final? Ooh, it's a real hard choice. It's real difficult. Wow. It's the bread guy's the obvious choice. So obviously there is a market for like violent chicks. I mean, why we even have to say that is fucking stupid, but there is a market for violent chicks, and this is an advert. An advert's job is to get a market to buy their product. You understand? Capitalism, it's how it fucking works. And either way, man, it's a fucking car advert. I'm pretty sure car adverts are designed to be as implausible as fucking possible. Like, could you imagine a realistic car advert? It would just be like some fat guy fucking driving along, well not even driving, being stuck in a traffic jam, shouting at his kids in the back to shut the fuck up because they're being too fucking loud. Turn the bop it up, for fuck's sake.
Skip ahead to right when the kid is fighting in the hallway. This is plausible, right? This little Aryan boy fighting them. Soup. Yes. Most boys have this fantasy.
Yes, it is plausible that a little boy will have a fantasy about Star Wars. We agree on this, Gavin. It is plausible that a little boy will have a fantasy about Star Wars, yes.
Soup, soup. Yes, most boys have this fantasy. And it's really awesome, by the way.
It's really awesome, by the way. I'm hip and cool with the kids. It's really awesome. Wow. Wow. Is that Star Wars? They got laser blaster? That's really awesome. Wow. Whoa. Whoa. Oh. Have you got a Darth Vader?
Lisa! What took you so long?
Stop! Did you see that?
What took you so long?
And she beats up two men whose only job in life is murdering. Women don't have these fantasies. We need more female superheroes. No, we don't. Women don't fantasize about breaking a bank robbery apart and getting all the bad guys. They're not as strong as us, for one.
Yo, Gavin, I'm gonna drop some knowledge beats on you real quick. Just a little tad of knowledge on you real quick. Just drop it in your eye. Hold your eyes open and just get that knowledge right in there. Babe. Ooh, wow. People, not boys or girls, people have fantasies about power. Okay? That's constant. There's a very famous photo of Queen Elizabeth and she's holding like a globe in her hand in this sort of position. And you know how much like fucking effort's put into that painting. So if that hand over the globe didn't signify that she wanted to control the fucking world, I don't know what would. But obviously she was a dyke, right? Lol. LOL. Not to mention, when you have a little brother or sister, okay? When you're the little one, you try to emulate the older one. If you're a little boy with an older sister, chances are you're gonna play with a dollhouse. If you're a little girl with an older brother, chances are you're gonna play a fucking make-believe Star Wars. It's just, children play with the toys that they're given. Children try to socialise and don't alienate themselves based on situations. Kids, believe it or not, man, kids might want to have a fantasy where they play with their brother or sister, where they beat up some stormtroopers. Not to mention, it's a stupid fucking advert, and it's just kids having fun with their imagination. But you're right though, I've never seen a tough woman in my life. I don't think women could ever like operate a sword. I don't know if I've ever seen a tough little girl before, or a tough big girl for that matter. I think all women like are kind of like, women would never have individual fantasies about fucking fighting things and getting over physical weakness. And so women never have fantasies about that. All women have fantasies about is Gavin McInnes, boys. Women love to just fucking sit there and fantasize about, ooh, Gavin McInnes. Ooh, wow. He's a real dream, bro. I'd fuck you, Gavin. I would stick my dick right into your butthole. Gavin, I would let you stick your dick in my butt. I don't think women can have individual fantasies even. I think that's one of the dumbest things that I've ever heard. Are women even capable of feeling sentient thought? I just thought they were a fucking hive mind. That like only the fucking defects thought about things that weren't like cooking and sleeping and all that. I thought that was what the case was. I'll tell you something. When I'm a future director, you know, making the next Titanic, I ain't gonna have no women in my Titanic. Wow. I'll tell you something. When I'm a future director making movies, my whole cast is gonna be really muscular men with big old biceps. They're gonna be fighting bad guys that don't wear shirts, and it's gonna be one of the best. Gonna have zero women in it. Fuck women. I don't like boobies. And that's basically the whole video. And while it seems like I might be like completely in favour for like these fucking mandatory numbers, I'm really not. Like I'm completely against mandatory numbers for like ethnic races or mandatory numbers of men and women in like media. I think when it comes to media, it should be all about like what the director wants, what the original concept dictates, and who fits the role best. I think those should be the three factors. I don't think social justice or anything like that should ever come into the equation. However, when it comes to shit like this, saying that women don't have the mental capacity to think about violence, it's just like, you're an idiot. It's like, you're making the rest of us look bad. When this guy's going on like a big fucking tirade about how he can't enjoy movies anymore because they have black people in them, it's like, what? Like, let's take a look at the Mad Max movie that came out a little while ago. It was really, really awesome, by the way. Really, really awesome. Everyone was saying how, oh, it's a disgrace because Mad Max had a lady. It's like, why does this bother you? Why does having original characters that fit into the universe and that there is no issue that they should be there, why does that bother? It's like that's what the director wanted. It added to the story and it added diversity to the cast so it's not boring to look at. Like, why is that an issue? And here, I can identify with anyone because I think, funnily enough, I think people are fucking human. So, when I see Rey in a film, I can identify with that. But, apparently, we can't identify with Rey in a film because it's just silly, apparently. And we need men to identify with. Your argument is that you can't watch these movies because you can't identify with the main character because it's not your gender, your specific role, or your specific race. Isn't that the exact same argument that got these stupid ethnic rules put in there in the first place? And I get it, your heart is in the right place, you just want these fucking SJWs to start putting like mandatory quotas in the fucking film. But you're doing the same thing. Oh, we cannot have a black person in this film because that supports the SJW. Oh, we can't have white people in this film because that supports white supremacy. Oh, we need to have more women in this role because we need to stop the patriarchy. Oh wow, we need to have less women in this role because then we're going to stop third wave feminism, boy. You see the hypocrisy? You see the hypocrisy here? Listen, man, I treat everyone equal. Like I don't care your race, I don't care your creed, I don't care like your fucking sexuality. I think you're all dickheads. I'm reasonable and fair like that, Gavin. But you Gavin, you and the SJWs. You're two sides of the same fucking coin. You know, liberals and Democrats, right wing, left wing, they're all the fucking same. Same bullshit, different name. No, these spaghettis are really different because this one has a Five Nights at Freddy's band on it and this one doesn't. These spaghettis are they really taste different. Boy, that's a little skit right there. That's a little metaphor for you. It's a little metaphor for it. Metaphor for this, but now it became a simile because that's how metaphors and simile work. A little bit of English knowledge for you right there. Put that in your GCSE test and thank Uncle Daddy James for that. But yeah, this has been Barra Dragon 107 standing in for Mama Meetch on his YouTube channel. If you like this video, please consider subscribing to Mama Meetch's channel because he does rants like this except better than me. If you liked my comedy, I have a channel if you want to subscribe to that. No, why the fuck would you like my... I've recently come out with my like depressed coma, so I'm getting back into this video shit. Probably going to stay up all night editing this stuff. So if you like me, then look forward to more content from me. Subscribe to Mama Meetch. Actually do, he's one of the fucking nicest guys you'll ever fucking meet. And peace out, dude.